All right. Welcome back to Syllable Holic for your daily dose of syllables. I'm Dr. Lyrical Luck, your syllabologist for today. Man, 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since the last video was put out, but your boy just got hired at a new company, so I've been trying to get my work schedule situated. As you can tell, I've been getting a little bit of sun, if you can tell by my hairline here. Freaking out in the sun all day. And it's been hot as hell out here in San Diego lately. Man, like 100 plus. But anyways, I figured what better way to bring back another reaction than to do something controversial. And we all know Tom is a controversial artist. A lot of people don't agree with him, but a lot of people do agree with him. So without further ado, let's get into the diagnosis, into the syllabalistics of Tom Macdonald's Snowflakes. If you're new to the channel and you're addicted to syllables like the rest of us, do yourself a favor and smash that subscribe button. Annihilate that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And let's get right into the bars. Get your erections ready for that bargasm.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings? But you're pro-choice, abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist.
If you lie to the government, they'll put your ass in prison. But if the government lies to you, that's just being a politician. Man, think about that. Business as usual if they lie to you. But if you lie to them, peace, you're locked up.
It probably isn't safe to encourage immigration for children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warning.
Here we go with the controversy. Y'all are probably going to cancel me, but there are racist people in America. I'm not saying there isn't. But if America's as racist as the media is portraying it to be, why are they advocating for immigration? Why are they pro-immigration if the immigrants coming in are statistically non-white? Like, I don't understand. Why would you want to subject them to that kind of racism if America is actually racist? I don't know. It's just kind of contradictory in my eyes, but everyone has their own opinion. Tom Macdonald's obviously saying a lot of things that people are thinking, so.
Contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race.
Yo, I actually heard about that too. I don't know how accurate it is, but I heard that Coca-Cola was literally training people to be less white. Like, white is a bad thing. Just because you're white, we're going to teach you to be less white now. Like, how's that okay? It's like reverse racism. I don't know, man. If you guys understand any of that shit, let me know in the comments.
Swore and people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here. Elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for this country, and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and
Black lives matter every 4 years, bro. Like, that's the election cycle in America. Every 4 years we have a presidential cycle. For those of you that don't live in America. Throughout that cycle, these presidential candidates, every 4 years, will preach about how they're for the black community, how they're for the immigration. And once they get voted into office, it's like they forget about that entire promise. And they turn their back on those people that they made promises to. We're seeing it now, right?
White country and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa.
Okay.
You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more.
Now I got to give it to Tom Macdonald. I'm not a fan of his hooks and his choruses. They are kind of, I don't know, they're subpar to me. I'm not hating. It's just they could use a little work. But this chorus, I'm feeling this chorus. I'm vibing to this chorus.
More flames, oh no, no more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping.
100%, 100%. The role models have OnlyFans accounts or they're dancing on stripper poles. That's who is influencing the youth, your children, you for that matter. Promoting sexual promiscuity is okay. You see the bass-backward society that we live in? Shout out to Tech9 for that, by the way. Bass-backwards.
Different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping. I don't mean to be mean, but if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, you're like...
Facts, man, facts. Like, I support you 100%, man. Like, if you want to change your sexual identity, if you want to go from a man to a woman or a woman to a man or whatever, I support you. But don't expect me to support you wanting to play in the gender you change to sport. If you're born as a male with a penis, but you turn into a female, best believe you're still going to play in the male sports just because you're built differently than women, stronger by default. So I think it's just unfair advantages, man. Like, you could hate me if you want, but that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with my opinion. That's why it's a beautiful thing to live in America. Freedom of speech, freedom of opinion. We can still love each other and express each other's opinions, whether if they agree with each other or not. The beauty.
Women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters, you're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave, all of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism
nowadays,
like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks, you're supporting what you stand against, you don't think you are. But a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn, dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth. And the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly,
we're all ashamed of you. Y'all are so fake. Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
And actually, I think it was Tom Macdonald's post on YouTube or Instagram, but I'm pretty sure that this individual that's on the screen right now is actually transgender. Just because you're transgender doesn't mean you have to agree with what the narrative is being pushed in America from the media about transgender. You're allowed to think differently than other transgenders. You don't have to think on the same wavelength. That's the beauty of being a human. So I just thought I'd throw that in there for you guys too.
More flames, oh no, no more snowflakes.
We can all get along, but there's no stopping.
Yeah.
Everybody's wrong, that's a real problem.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Soon enough, we running out of options.
Woo.
This ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. We ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so fake.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane. More flames, oh no, no more snowflakes.
And then he runs away. I like how he has that like purge effect on the outro, that purge alarm going off like shit's about to really go down. Anyways, it's time to diagnose Tom Macdonald. Is he eligible for a refill? Let me know in the comments what you guys think it will be. If you guys enjoyed this video or you agree with this video, do yourself a favor and smash that like button. In the meantime, let's diagnose Tom Macdonald. Yes, on the refill, I would definitely listen to that song again. It was probably one of his best hooks I've heard so far. If you guys have any other songs of Tom Macdonald that he actually drops a decent course, let me know in the comments. But besides that, man, let's draw out of the pill bottle, see what the next patient will be out of the Patreon pill bottle. If you guys want to support the channel and get your very own pill bottle as well, head down to the link below, sign up for a Patreon account to get your very own reaction. But the next one will be Childish Gambino, Freaks and Geeks. That one is from one of the newest Patreon family members, Becca Green. That one's for you. Stay tuned for that video. This will be a first time reaction on it. Never heard it before in my life, so stay tuned for that video. Other than that, smash that like, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on your bar breakdown follow-up. Peace.